Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karvavahai Tejasvinava Ditamastu Ma Vivushavahai Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Please find a seat. Allow your body and mind to arrive and settle however they are, eventually into stillness, by checking in with the 8 points, the legs, the eyes, the back, shoulders and hands, the head and neck, the teeth, tongue, and the breath. Notice the current state of your environment, your body, the mind, consciousness, however it is. When you're ready, begin Anapana Smriti, mindfulness of inhaling and exhaling, by placing 100% of your attention, the upper lip, the tip of the nose, on the sensation of the inhale while inhaling, the exhale while exhaling, letting go of everything else. If your attention wanders to another object, be it a thought or sensation, partially or completely, bring it back again and again and again. When it does stay still, the sensation of the breath, the upper lip, aim for a balance of clarity and calmness. Clarity by waking up during the exhales, calmness by relaxing during the inhales. It's usually during the exhales that our attention wanders, becomes dull. So try to sharpen your focus on the exhales from the beginning to the middle to the unforced pause at the end. 1 more minute. See if you can get stable, clear, calm attention on the breath alone. Continue to use the breath as an anchor for stable, clear, calm attention, no matter what comes up. So you can regain or maintain stable, clear, calm attention in the presence of anything that's happening as it's happening. When you're ready, place your attention at the crown of your head. Slowly start to move your attention down the forehead and the temples, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, and the ears, the lips, the teeth, the palate, the tongue, the jaw, and the front of the neck, all the way down to the collarbones. The left upper arm down to the elbow. The forearm down to the wrist. The thumb to the tip of the nail. The palm, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. And patiently move your attention back up to the elbow and up the back of the left arm to the shoulder. Then to the right upper arm, down to the elbow, the forearm down to the wrist, the right thumb to the tip of the nail, the palm and the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. And slowly move your attention back up to the right elbow. And up the back of the arm to the shoulder. And slowly down the front of the torso, the chest, and the rib cage, the abdomen and the belly, the waist and the pelvis all the way down. Front of the left hip and the thigh down to the knee. the front of the left shin to the ankle. And the top of the foot to the tips of the toes. Then up the sole of the foot to the heel. Up the back of the ankle to the calf. And from behind the knee, up the back of the thigh, to the glutes, the back of the pelvis. And from the front of the right hip, down the thigh to the knee. Front of the right shin, down to the ankle. Try to observe whatever arises. Calm, non-reactive mind. The top of the foot to the tips of the toes. And the sole of the foot to the heel. Back of the ankle up to the calf. And the back of the thigh up to the glutes. Then up the spine, starting with the tailbone, the Muladhara, the earth element. Consider reviewing the first limb of yoga, yama, restraint to stop the causes of suffering. And then up to the sacrum, the Swadhisthana, the water element. The second limb of yoga, niyama, to embrace the causes of well-being. And up to the lower back, the Manipura, the fire element, the limb of asana, to burn away impurities. Then up to the upper back, the anahata, the air element, and the limb of pranayama, to self-regulate through breathing practices. And to the back of the neck, the Shuddha, the space element, and the limb of pratyahara, drawing the senses inward toward mastery of the senses. To the back of the head, ajna, the mind element, and the limb of dharana, one-pointed concentration, as well as dhyana, a continuous flow of cognition upon a single sense object. Under the crown of the head, Sahasrara, the clear light, and the limb of Samadhi, profound meditation. That's one round. Feel free to zoom out of the big picture or into any detail that you like to give your undivided attention between rounds. Perhaps even with the insights of anitya, impermanence, dukkha, anything that's real lacks intrinsic satisfaction, and anatman, anything that is real does not need to be taken personally. And when you're ready, begin again. at your own pace, moving patiently down the front of your body part by part and up the back piece by piece. One more minute. Now consider cultivating an abundance, the antidotes: compassion, kindness, gratitude, equanimity for yourself and everyone else. By thinking of someone you find easy to love, letting that feeling envelop your entire body and radiate like the sun in all directions. Send out a continuous stream, loving kindness to each person in your family, your friends, or anyone that comes to mind. Without any ulterior motives or expecting anything in return, wish anyone and everyone happiness, freedom from illness, to be surrounded by kindness, to not suffer. Whether or not it's true, what you put out there is what you get back. Consider just putting out there this signal toward yourself, anyone, and everyone. There's no limit to how much loving kindness you can have for any one person, or to how many people you can have genuine loving kindness for. Though it is possible to do this all day long, as often as you want, you might come across a person it's puzzling, makes it difficult for you to do this. In that case, consider just imagining yourself and them, no distractions, and putting yourself in their position as thoroughly as you can, in their body, their mind, their experience of consciousness. Perhaps then you might even be able to realize that if you were in their situation, you'd be doing no better, no worse than they are. You'd be doing exactly what they're doing. And you can see yourself from their perspective without taking it personally. To solve these puzzles that are likely to come up, consider leading with compassion when people are unwell, kindness when they are well, gratitude for when they're right, and equanimity for when they're wrong. May your practice continue. Namaste.